See, anybody can carry the Bible and preach and claim to be a man of God and claim to be a genuine man of God. That's not the fruit. The fruit is seen in love. For God so loved that he gave. If you like, speak in tongues from now till tomorrow. If you can't part with your precious things, then we know you are not born again. If it is easy to be a giver, try and give out of the 10,000 naira you have, 5,000. You can pretend to do every other thing. You can't pretend to be a giver. It comes from the place of a genuine heart. And if you are close to a giver, and if you are not very sensitive, you can become a stumbling block that God can pull you out. That's why I talk to family members. Around somebody God has sent, not to the family, but to the world. Because you see, God raised us in category. God raised some people for only a family. God raised some people for the world. And if you are around somebody God have raised for the world, you have to have a global mind. If not, you will die of hypertension. That's why I say it. The days where we say men of God are looking for money from people, they might be there. But you see, maybe people will get money to give you, now you go collect from. And even when they get money, maybe if they're willing to give, with the way the economy is, we know what we do when it's time for offering. Let's be effective in our heart. Sometimes God raises us up, not for us. He raises us up for friends in the past, for friends in the now, or for family member. Any blessing you have that cannot go here and here, there's something suspicious about it. In your own closets, you don't need to have the whole world to make somebody smile. The reason why Nigeria is where it is today is not because we don't have people that can help their neighbor. It's because most of us are selfish. You don't need to be a politician to help people around. If you get richer and you get stronger in your wealth and you don't extend to people around, and you are using your wealth to provoke people around so that they begin to have long throats, it is those people around you that will kill you. We don't get rich for show up. We get rich to become a donation. Bill Gates is wealthy, eradicating polio. Most of the great wealthy men, they have a project they do to contribute to the society. And I ask you, the beggar in your street that has no money, that just need 10 naira from you, have you been able to do one thing for the beggar? It is what you do that will determine how God will lift you up in life. I started giving, immediately God started giving me little breakthrough. From all that God gave me, I dedicate some percentage out, and I never ate any of those seeds. I go around, I give, and I give to people I don't know. I don't give so that somebody can come and give me. And hear me, sometimes what we give in the secret is higher than what we give out openly. And sometimes we have to give some giving so that we can provoke you to also become a giver, and so that the gospel too can be preached better. I was taking stock this year of what God has used me to do secretly to widows, to orphans, and to some few ladies who were into prostitution, who did not want to continue in prostitution. And what God has used us to do, there are certain giving we will never announce because of the dignity of the person. May God help you to rise up to become a blessing to your generation. SARS, the only reason why Nigeria is where it is is that we have stingy men cleaving to power. And that is why when they enter into power, the resources that should go around helping the masses and making life better, they clinch it to themselves, money they will not be able to spend even before they leave this world. If God raised you with a genuine heart for the masses, do you know how Nigeria will get better? And I know heaven is about to announce you for that purpose.